Okay, so I'm gonna skip ahead to day two because my first day arriving in LA was a little rough, and we'll catch up with that a little bit later. But these are some views of the street that I'm staying on. There's a lot of interesting like plants and vegetation out there. Like there's lemon trees in front of the place I'm staying. There's all these exotic like looking flowers, and they always have agave plants and aloe vera plants, and of course like cactus plants all in everybody's front yard. This is a view of Beverly, and I ended up eating at this chain called Jollibee. It's like a Filipino restaurant or a chain that I always see and hear about on social media. There's one in Illinois I saw, but like it's like on the north side, so it's not like I can get there easily. But this is what I ended up getting. Yeah, so it's called the Palabok Fiesta. It's just like a rice noodle dish, I believe, with like minced pork and shrimp and like doused in the sauce with like a little bit of hard boiled egg on it. It was pretty good, and I definitely want to try it at like a family owned chain one day. I like that LA hasn't lost its sense of like griminess, but which is cool, but like the sunsets here are really beautiful, and if it weren't for those sunsets, it would really feel like I would was walking through purgatory the whole time because there's like no breakup in like this urban sprawl, this density that you keep seeing. Like there's no parks, no like respite areas or anything like that. But like I said, the flora and fauna is beautiful. The housing stock is really gorgeous and interesting. They've got like these Tuscan style buildings and Baja California style buildings, and the way they dress up these evergreens in front of their buildings to make them all tall and pointy is really interesting to me. Now, I really like this donut chain. This is California Donuts, and I went here twice in 2 days. They are so good. My favorite one is the strawberry cheesecake crumble. I went back the second time just for that. And if you're interested, I'll even do a whole video just based on all the fun food spots that I've been finding around LA and where I'm lodging. And while I'm here, I'm going to do my best to keep track of like how much I've been walking and spending because I believe budgeting is important and getting exercise. But like just that day alone, I walked like 2.5 miles and spent like $75. But it was totally worth it. And I only got lost a little bit. I had my phone and my backup battery charger with me, so no worries there. This is what I wore that day, and it was only about 75 to 80 degrees. I was very comfortable, but it only keeps getting hotter as the days go by in LA, so you've been forewarned. All right, so here are the rough patches. My flight got delayed a bunch of times. It was scheduled to leave at about 6:45 p.m. from Midway. Now, you know that during this week, Southwest is experiencing technical problems, weather problems, and it was affecting everybody across the country. And after a while, they just canceled my flight. So I'm in the airport for like over 12 hours. I'm checking out all the freaking terminals. It's 3 in the morning, and my brand new laptop bag broke. The next flight to LA wasn't scheduled to leave the airport until 5:25 in the morning, and I'm just praying that the remaining straps that are left on my bag please make it through the night. I'm sorry, the morning. And I had to double check my bag to make sure I wasn't carrying too much stuff. Like I just had my laptop. It's built for a 15-inch laptop. I know it's a workstation, but damn, I got an extra keyboard, a tablet, my glasses. I had to take out like some underwear because my bag was too big, but like this failed on me catastrophically. Look how shallow they stitched those handles in there. Come on. The buckle side seemed to be totally unaffected for some reason. It's about 9 a.m. LA time, and I'm actually really impressed with the amenities at this airport. I don't travel much, but walking through LAX reminds me of traveling at airports in Europe. Like, there's an obscene amount of like luxury goods stores and like name brand clothing stores. Like, the Mac shop totally makes sense for this area. And like, I'm not even sure what this is with the freaking balloons, but like, it was more like being in a high-end shopping mall more than it was an airport facility. I got a really, really, really decent introduction to LA. This isn't me driving right now, but I drove myself home to my lodging where I'm staying at for the majority of my stay. Yes, I drove around LAX by myself. I got lost only a few times, but GPS helped me out. And one of the reasons I was driving so soon is that me and my friend that is driving me around, we're basically house swapping. So I had to drive her back to catch her flight at LAX once we had time to like have a quick break and get some coffee and like, catch up. Which I very, very much needed because I was basically up all night. There's no way you can sleep comfortably in an airport with like without a mattress or a sleeping bag or like anything. So my brain really needed that quick recharge. It's wild because it was pretty gloomy the day that I arrived. It got more sunnier as the day went on, but in Chicago there was like almost 2 weeks with no sun, so I'll just take what I can get. Damn, calling you out, Billboard. What the fuck? Damn.
Oh my god, there's one of these by my house. They're like so aggressive for no reason. They just changed them all to this. They used to have.
Okay, so funny enough, we attempted to try and sit down at this brunch place. It was very nice inside, very bougie, but the freaking blueberry pancakes were $18 and yeah, we weren't going to be there long enough to enjoy them. So we just ended up going to Starbucks, spending a little money there. I ended up driving my friend back to LAX, and from there we parted ways. And right now, I've been overlapping scenes of LAX, me driving home, with like scenes inside of Koreatown. California rockin' sushi. My afternoon started to get even better. Wow, sesame chicken. My friends considered this one of the best sushi spots in K-Town. Oh, it's a whole just so you know. Wow. All right, I gotta try something like that. Oh wait, is it cheese? Skin salad.
Are you into like rolls or nigiri or?
Yeah, I like everything.
I will say that my favorite roll is the Benji roll.
Benji?
Yeah, I don't remember what page it's on, but it has lemon on it.
Interesting. So yeah, I'm a dork. I like puns. They had the Jessica Albacore. I didn't actually ended up getting that, but I got the Superman burrito because I had something like that before. But I did really want to try the baked sushi. For some reason, well, I know the reason. That's because I ordered first, but they brought all of my choices out first, and I got the crispy rice, this like deep fried rice with spicy salmon on top. That is the baked California roll. My friend ended up ordering the nigiri, which is more simpler. It's like the basic fish or sashimi on top of the rice, the seasoned rice. And I got to try a few pieces of her Benji roll, which is really good and citrusy.
I forget which ones get pregnant. The Omegas are the ones that get pregnant.
Wait, what did you say? So yeah, we visited the Dyson store. It's like DAISON store. My friend was trying to explain to me that it's like basically international. And I was wondering why it reminded me of a store. There's a store that's similar to this in Illinois. It's in Niles. Okay. And it's like, yeah, a Japanese dollar store, but like the goods are really high quality. So we were here trying to find an additional phone charger for myself, but we ended up going to a different store. Of course, they got like all the snacks and goodies and condiments, but they had this weird vacuum sealed sweet corn. Okay, I take it. Salt. What do you mean salt? I don't know. It was literally just salt, the most basic bag of Doritos that I've ever seen in my life. I don't know about how I feel about Doritos that basically taste like Fritos.
Don't
Yeah,
like when I take people out
I'm
of
a pass
Chicago
on
for
that
the
one.
first time. I ain't on it. Whatever. See this shit all the time. It's nothing. It's the Parthenon. It's not a vagina, right? It's like.
So the reason I say that is that there's this YouTuber that like showed us all his secret spots around K-Town, and that's what they called that area, the vagina. Okay, so notice how there's like no grass, but there's like this pebble walk instead
Oh,
of
okay.
grass with like
Like
agave
brick.
instead of trees.
Okay.
Most
Okay.
of the yards here have like grass in front of them, but like sometimes they get way patchy. So I imagine that they can be pretty hard to like maintain in this type of climate.
But what? They're actually really.
Korean dessert shops are a big deal here. There's one everywhere, and this one in particular is called Anko, ANKO. So they specialize in boba, Korean shaved ice, which I've never had before, and I don't think they have this in Chicago yet. Maybe they do. Let me know if you've been to one. But it's served with a side of condensed milk, and it was one of the best things I've ever had. I had the Oreo one with the cream cheese, and my friend had the strawberry version. And of course, we got 4 takoyaki, these little fish puff pastries, one with like Nutella and banana, and one with red bean. We're definitely going to take another trip back to Onco's so we can try their green grape tonic. So that wraps up my first 2 days in LA. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see or hear more from me and my LA adventure. So if you have more time today, check out a few of my other videos on the side. Thanks and bye.